weekend and you're rearing to go. Congratulations, this week is your last week. And we're going to celebrate by increasing your cardio by 5 minutes. So you're doing 60 minutes of cardio every day this week now to ensure that we finish strong. But it's time to get to the gym. We've got chest, we've got triceps, so make sure that you warm up and I'll see you there. The first exercise that we have for chest is the push-up. And just like Jim is demonstrating here, you're going to have your legs straight and your back flat, and you're going to come all the way down until you're around 2 inches from the floor before going back up. You're going to breathe out as you lock your arms out, and you're going to breathe in on the way back down. Make sure that your hands are slightly wider than shoulder width apart, and you're going to lock your arms out when you get to the top and come down until you nearly touch the floor before going back up. You need to do as many reps as possible on this exercise. Regardless of the amount of reps, you need to go to failure. And you need to do 3 sets of this exercise, resting for around 45 seconds between each set. Once you've completed your 3 sets, we can move on to the second exercise, which is a flat barbell press. So find yourself a machine like the one in the picture with a barbell. You're going to put weights onto that barbell and then put on the safety collars after to stop the weights from sliding off. Hold onto the bar slightly wider than shoulder distance apart, come down to the nipple area and then push back up until your arms lock out. Breathe out on the way up, breathe in on the way back down. You need to reach failure at around 12 repetitions on this exercise. You're going to rest for around 45 seconds and then you're going to do 2 more sets to total 3 sets, and then we're ready to move on to the last exercise, which is the new featured movement for this week, the incline barbell press. So find yourself an incline bench like the one in the picture. You're going to place some weight plates onto the barbell and then put some collars on after that to make sure the plates don't slide off. You're going to lie down onto the bench, unrack the weight, and then come down to the upper portion of your chest this time, and then push back up until your arms lock out. Again, hold the bar just like Jim is demonstrating here, just slightly wider than shoulder width apart. You're going to come down to your chest, then push right back up until your arms are locked out. Keep your back flat against the pad and don't arc it. Breathe in on the way down and breathe out on the way up. Reach absolute failure at around 12 repetitions and do 3 sets in total, resting for 45 seconds between each set. Once you've finished, take the collars off, put the weights back, and that's it for chest. Now we're ready to move on to triceps, and the first exercise that we're going to do is lying dumbbell extensions. So find yourself a bench just like Jim has found here. Lift the dumbbells up above the head, keep your elbows tucked in and pointing down towards your body, and then lower those dumbbells down either side of your head and then lock out above your head. Breathe in on the way down and breathe out on the way up. This is just a warm-up set, so do around 12 repetitions comfortably. This will warm up your elbows and your triceps, and once you've done that set, you can put the weights back, then grab a heavier weight that'll allow you to reach absolute failure at around 12 repetitions. Again, lie down on the bench, lock your arms out above your head, keep your elbows tucked in down the body, then push up until your arms lock out. Breathe in on the way down and breathe out on the way up. Reach absolute failure at around 12 repetitions and do 3 sets in total, resting for 45 seconds between each, and then we're ready to move on to the second exercise for triceps, which is the cable pushdown. So find yourself a high-low pulley machine like the one in the picture. You should remember this exercise from last week and feel quite confident about it now to use a heavier weight. So pull the cable down till your elbows are tight to your sides, and then you're going to lock your arms out, get a good squeeze throughout your triceps, and then let the cable come back up without your elbows moving from your side. You're going to do 3 sets in total for this movement, reaching failure at around 12 repetitions and resting for around 45 seconds between each set. And now we're ready to move on to the last exercise and the new featured exercise for triceps this week, and that's the overhead cable extensions. So grab yourself the bar, lean forward, put one foot in front of the other, and then push forward like Jim is demonstrating here with the elbows tucked in and push directly in front of your head. You may need to lean over on this exercise just to make it a little bit more comfortable and get the stretch throughout the triceps. You need to reach failure on this movement at around 12 repetitions, and you're going to do 3 sets in total, resting for 45 seconds between each. Once you've completed that, we've finished triceps, and now we're ready to move on to upper abs, which is crunches with weight. So lie down on a pad like Jim is demonstrating, place the weight plate across your chest and cradle that weight plate, then come up, breathing out on the way up, and then go back down whilst breathing in. Get a good contraction at the top of the movement throughout your abs, concentrate, then go back down to release. You need to reach absolute failure on this exercise regardless of the repetitions, and you need to do 3 sets in total. Once you've completed your 3 sets, Put the weight plate back, go and cool down for 5 to 10 minutes on a bike or treadmill, have your protein shake, and I'll see you back at the office. Another great chest workout, well done.
Oh yeah, you don't need to just look straight over.
Another great chest workout, well done. Remember, you're doing 60 minutes of cardio, so when you wake up tomorrow, do that immediately. And then come back, because it's a non-training day, and I'm going to speak to you about the myths of fat loss. I'll see you then.